Yeah, yeah.
Yo, what's going on? It's Tony Scarboni here.
What's up, Tony Scarboni?
Scarboni, you can still
I know Tony Scarboni from the Patreons and all that stuff.
Scarboni, you can stay.
YouTubes and whatnot.
Sir.
You could stay in the same spot and just press mute too, dude. You don't have to walk away from it.
Dude, don't tell him how to live his life.
Sorry, Scarboni.
Tony, I'm sorry
Here,
about JJ.
let me shut it down completely.
Sorry about JJ. Just
Come in
telling
here.
you,
Tony just throws his laptop out
telling
the
you how
window.
to fucking live your life.
Can't deal with. I got a buddy like that who can't. Who
You are that person.
No, I wouldn't take it to the extreme where I would. Well,
Have you
whatever.
not smashed, dude? I gave
Yeah,
you a
it's true. That's
fucking
true. That's true.
laptop.
Okay, this is. Let's
I
move
gave
on.
you
moving on.
I gave
moving
you
on.
a laptop. And then, like 2 weeks later, JJ's like, "I need a new laptop." I'm like, "I just gave you a laptop.
Fuck,
I
I
fucking
remember
gave it
that.
to you." I'm like, "What happened?"
That was the ThinkPad too.
Yeah, and you're like,
oh,
I
fuck!
and you're like, "I
smashed
smashed it because you fucking what? You're running bad playing online poker."
Yeah, it was bad. By the way, dogs.
Anyways, what's up, Tony Scarboni? How are things in British Columbia?
Just want to get a little public service announcement for the boys and the girls.
Okay.
We're getting out of a pandemic. Times are getting, people are having a hard time socializing or whatever.
Yep.
Just be careful with online dating. Be careful with anything on Instagram, any private message. I was starting a new job and had a situation where some random person was messaging me. Really hot girl.
On Instagram?
Like, whoa, hold on a second. Like, what's going on here?
Where
And
were they
wanted to give
messaging
me-
you?
It was on Instagram.
Okay.
Tony Scarboni knows when something's fishy.
Oh boy, let me tell you. You know, they were doing these things, talking up a storm, being real nice. Like, okay, this is interesting. I've been around, but I've been doing this and that, but I've been a little lonely, you know. So I entertain.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, you do, Tony.
you know, and so I ended up coming up to a point where it's like, oh, I want to send you money. I'm like, what? Hold on a second.
She has a
And
dick.
so I did some research and looked around, and there's this thing called a reverse wire transfer. What happens is someone will get your bank account, will get your info, they get your information, they write a bounce check on your name or on their name,
Mm-hmm.
some of the funds gets wired to them, and then you're off paying for the heist yourself.
Sorry, say this
Wow.
again. Explain this again. So
It's like-
this person goes, "Hey, I saw the bulge in your fucking Instagram photo. I want to send you some money for that bulge."
No. They're you know the Nigerian prince, the
Yeah.
traditional Nigerian prince.
Yeah.
We'll call this the Polish princess.
Okay.
So it's like a reverse.
Yeah.
Okay,
But you know it
and,
is a man behind this.
Yeah, it's always a man.
Always a man.
Unconfirmed, to be honest. It could be a woman for all we know.
No.
but it's
This
definitely
is a
not-
man's scheme. A woman would just actually try and milk you for the money. She would never offer it, even in a scheme. Even in a scheme.
But anyway, so go on. So you send you send them your bank information.
Yeah.
Just
and
your
then
routing
they'll
number,
wire-
your account number.
They'll write a bounce check on their name or whatever, and the transfer, the funds transfer reverse. They get the funds. You end up paying for the bill. So
I don't understand that. I don't
How's that
understand.
work?
Yeah, I don't understand how that
How
works.
can
to
they
be honest.
get the
I honestly-
funds?
I don't know the details of it myself. I
But
just
but
know
so
that
but
it's another
they
way.
tried to do that to
Instead
you.
of- What's that?
They tried to do that to you.
It's an attempt to if someone's trying to give you money,
Yeah.
that's what's going on.
See, I've heard of scams like that, or like an eBay scam or something.
The
that my stuff-
Bitcoin one.
eBay
Have you
card.
heard of
Yeah.
it?
No.
yeah.
eBay where someone is like goes to pay you. They like so they'll buy something from you for say $10, and then they send you a check for like 1,000, being like, "Oh, I made a mistake. Can you just send me the $990 back, the difference back?" And then you go cash the check, send the money back, and then the check bounces, and you're on the hook for that.
There's that
That could
Bitcoin
be
one
it.
going.
I mean,
on.
more importantly, women are never just strange women do not send guys money.
And if they're
No,
hot,
if something's too good to be true,
It
is.
is.
So what I did was to really make sure it was who I was talking about. I found a website called PimEyes, PIMEyes.com, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
It's an algorithm that tracks reverse image searches people's faces. Unfortunately, it costs money. There's a subscription, but there's free ways to do it. And so I searched this person, and surely enough, it was an Instagram famous person from Los Angeles. And, you know, she has a boyfriend. She's a total bitch. She's got an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Not the person I was talking to, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
not messaging Tony.
not messing with Tony, man.
Well, I appreciate this PSA about not getting scammed, Tony. Hopefully,
you never know. Hey, anyone can fall for a scam. You never know. Sometimes our guard is let down, especially in weird times like this.
I mean, also,
I'm
Tony,
sure-
I don't want to make any sort of judgment call on what you look like, but if a fucking model DMs you out of the blue on Instagram, it's fake. Every time. It's always fake.
There was like 5 others that were far more obvious, but hey, it's happening a lot.
Yeah, I bet. Well,
be
they just play a
careful,
numbers.
everyone.
They just
Be
play a
really
numbers
careful.
game.
But it is also nice to have hope, isn't it, Tony?
Yeah.
Even,
Well, that's
hey,
what they're.
A lot of people are wanting to get in online dating because they're lonely and they feel like they have a chance. Well, let me tell you, for women, there's illusion of options. You think you have a bunch of options, you don't. Half of these guys wouldn't really be interested. For men, it's a losing game. You go out there, you keep casting your net, and half of them are spam bots anyway. The best way to meet people is to try new things, be in the physical, go dancing, go play volleyball. Do
Get out
something
there.
when boys and girls are together. Yes,
Fuck
get out
yeah.
there.
All right. Thanks, Tony, for your little PSA. Appreciate it. Don't get scammed. Everybody's listening. Also, don't get scammed. Have a good night, Tony.
He wrote that PSA.
Well, one more quick
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
This is Tony Scarboni, and you're listening to Low Value Mail.
Fuck
All
yeah.
my boys and girls, I send love out there.
Oh.
Be well. Keep peace.
Hell yeah.
Take care.
Later, buddy.
He does care about
Take
the
care.
fellow low-value males.